It wasn't what the St. Mary of Carmen Society was planning for their 85th annual festival thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic, but they made the best of it with a procession of the Madonna through the streets of Nonantum and fireworks at the end. Maxine Friedman shares the details.
On Sunday, July 19th, a hot and bright summer day, the passion and excitement of the members of the St. Mary of Carmen Society were obvious to all who were in attendance at their 85th annual celebration of the Feast of the Madonna. The marching band, the church administration, and the members of the society, along with their friends and families, all met at Our Lady Help of Christians Parish. As they talked, laughed, and caught up after spending months apart, they began preparing for their highly anticipated parade through the streets of Nonantum. The president of the society, Frank Batista, gave a shout-out to his 83-year-old father, Mario Batista, who this year became the first ever Grand Marshal of the organization. Frank said that ever since his father emigrated from Italy in 1952, he's only missed one celebration. With the statue of Santa Maria del Carmine resting on a tall rolling pedestal, off they went. The first part of the procession began down Adams Street, which was filled from beginning to end in decorations. The roadway had been painted green, white, and red, and banners hung from utility poles to represent the society's heritage. Though the celebration, which happens every third weekend of July, was different this year due to COVID-19, as they were forced to cancel their cherished festival and largest fundraiser, it didn't stop the community from having a good time and celebrating their patron saint.
So we decided to have our annual procession just modified it a little bit. Instead of having an all-day event with the carnival and everything all week, we just decided to have this little procession just to go around the streets to the normal procession route and then be back at the church by 8 o'clock tonight.
Participants wore their masks as required and made sure to properly social distance.
And this is our new mask, COVID, right here. I gotta get it on though.
Families of the community sat on their front steps and spent time with one another, waiting for the parade to pass by so they can contribute in their own way.
You guys don't want any water?
Bells and firecrackers went off, alerting local Nonantum residents of the location of the statue of La Madonna del Carmine. Emotions ran high as young members excitedly paraded through the streets. Yet with each indication of green, white, and red stripes, the line of participants came to a stop to celebrate those who have passed away just a year prior and to offer their condolences to the grieving families. En route, they stopped to salute the family of Brother Lawrence L. Lefty Citroni, Brother Domenico Timbascia, and Nonantum's neighborhood Nona, Pascalina Lucetti, who passed away at the age of 90 due to COVID-19. This year, the society also made an exception and went a little off their normal route to salute the family of 22-year-old Sister Francesca Cedroni, a Newton North and recent Regis College graduate. As one member explained, every aspect of the celebration encompassed some sort of meaning or symbol.
The necklace and rings is a presentation of giving back to the Madonna for her blessings to us. In a tradition throughout the years, there's wedding rings, there's engagement rings, there's prom rings, high school rings, earrings, necklaces that people wore for all the years. It's like looking for blessings of goodwill from the Madonna, who blesses us and watches over us. And that's the tradition that's really going on here.
After a few hours of walking, new and old members all met up at Pellegrini Park, where they reconnected and heard Mr. Batista speak once more.
Hope you guys can stick around.
Then again they processed through the streets of Nonantum for the finale back at Our Lady's. There, the Flight of the Angels ceremony took place, where a child was suspended in the air like an angel and threw rose petals over La Madonna del Carmine before her return home inside the church. Continuing the theme of abnormality, this year there were 2 angels instead of just 1. The great-grandchildren of the community's beloved neighborhood Nonna, 8-year-old Dante and 4-year-old Isabella Lucetti, played the part, honoring both their great-grandmother as well as their father, Michael Lucetti, one of the Society's former angels. Though the weekend appeared to be a success, the community can only hope that next year things will return to normal. Maxine Friedman, Newton News, Nonantum Village.